If you're feeling overwhelmed by the information, you've been diagnosed and now there's a ton of appointments and you've got a surgery coming up and all this information is coming at you and you feel overwhelmed and confused, you are not alone. Hi, my name is Sherry from Twin Sisters Mastectomy Boutique, and one of the biggest areas of confusion is, do you need a post-op bra or a compression bra? They're for two different things. Post-op bra you would wear after a lumpectomy or a mastectomy. It stabilizes the tissue on your chest wall. It has no compression. A compression bra is like a girdle for your upper body. It compresses. Very two different bras. It's, like having two different kinds of medicine. And, here's the thing. I have healthcare professionals who are going to have a mastectomy surgery, going to have a lumpectomy surgery, people who work in the industry, and they are confused about what they need. And I'll say to them, why do you think you need this? Or why do you think you need that? Because I want to know, did they hear it from their doctor, their healthcare team? Is it something they read? Is it just a guess? And I've had professionals who say to me, well, I just kind of read some stuff and that sounded right. And I'll say, well, what did your healthcare team say? And they're like, well, they weren't really clear. They didn't specify this or that, which usually means that it's just a non-compression mastectomy bra, post-op bra. So, if healthcare professionals, physicians, therapists, specialists who work in the medical field are not sure what they need, don't feel embarrassed or beat yourself up if you don't know what you need. So here's what I suggest. Write down the questions. 1, do I need a compression bra or a non-compression bra? 2, should I bring the bra with me on the day of surgery? 3, how long should I anticipate wearing it for? A week, a day, a month? 4, how many hours a day should I wear it? Because some healthcare teams might say you're going to wear it 24/7 for the next 2 weeks. Sleep in it, etc. And those are really important things. And if they say, well, I want you to have a compression bra, ask what level of compression? Light, medium, heavy compression. Because there are different levels. And some physicians will get very specific about the exact number of compression, how they measure it, and that's fine too. Ask questions. Ask as many questions as you can. Write them down. Bring them to your healthcare team. And sometimes you're speaking with the nurse for that surgeon, and they won't necessarily have the answers at their fingertips, but they'll have to go back, ask the surgeon, and they'll get back to you. And sometimes still then it's vague, and then I just use my best judgment. And I guess they rely on me to do that. So don't feel bad if you're overwhelmed. Ask the right questions, and then we can get you the right medicine, so to speak, because these are kind of like medicine in my world. You don't want to give yourself the wrong medicine. If you had a bacterial infection, they would give you a medication. If you had a viral infection, I don't think they can give you anything for that. Clearly, I'm not a doctor. So if you had a headache, you're going to get a different medication than if you have, a throat infection, right? They're different medications. They work differently, just like these work differently. So let me know. Have you been confused by the information? A lot of people tell me, I've been given no information or it's not clear. And that may be just that you were given information and it's overwhelming, or it got lost in the sea of information, which is totally understandable. But a lot of people say to me, I'm not getting answers. I'm not getting clear answers. And maybe it's because healthcare teams do this so often, they just kind of assume that everybody knows the answer. So maybe they're not being as clear as they should be. Or maybe we're not asking the right way or the most direct way, which is, I don't think the patient's fault. I think the healthcare team should anticipate the questions, because you don't know what you don't know. How do you know what to ask? So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Let me know if you were able to get your questions answered clearly, concisely, if you knew what to ask, or if there's things that you wish you had asked beforehand. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Put those questions and comments below, and we'll see you soon.